All right, so Joey came last night, picked his car up, fired up fine, started driving it home, started getting more and more boggy, couldn't really get accelerated, rich, running funny. So I said, you know what, he got it home. I said, you know what, I'll come over in the morning, take a little carb, and pull it and take it to the shop and go through it. So we have one of three issues. Either we have new floats that are already sinking, or bad needle and seats out of the box, or close to out of the box. Two, a gasket somewhere has failed internally after our rebuild. Or three, which we already kind of proved negative when I was at his house, the fuel pump is putting out too much fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this down, and we will see what we have going. Because if it does have a crack inside, we will find that and handle it. So we got her torn down, pulled our boosters out. I noticed when I was pulling the top plate off, we got fuel living down here.
And we are not supposed to have fuel down there.
No, there's fuel actually on both sides. Now, could it vent over and spill? Maybe, but probably not, because that would come down the venturi and into the throttle bodies.
Yeah.
Not soak up in here. So this has to be a leak with bad casting, because this gasket was all fine. These gasket surfaces are nice and smooth. They're square.
Yeah.
They're not warped. Remember that one carb I had here that was all warped?
God, that was bad.
And it looked like somebody dropped it and then siliconed it together and told them it was fine.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, well, don't get me started about that client, though. That guy's a... Never mind.
Yeah, let's stay professional.
Yeah.
Or try.
Yeah. I'll only call people assholes on my own.
Why are you playing with Joey's shaft?
I might enjoy it. Anyway.
Hi, Joey.
Yeah, we just had to be a little silly, because I'm sitting here being bearer of bad news. So nothing was leaking anywhere in here. And this is all factory machining. It was kind of questionable at best. But the gaskets are fine. They look fine. Like this one I still have to pull out. But, you know, we're good. So earlier, when the floats were sticking, it was PPing down through here. Now, everything's copacetic, float-wise and fuel height-wise.
Yep.
But what it's doing is, if it's leaking through here down below and putting fuel in here and raising this up full of fuel, so I was going to continue pumping here to compensate. But dumping off into here, and as soon as it gets to about where that shaft sits, it just would start trickling down the venturi. So, there it is. There's our problem. Just sort of as I suspected, but, you know.
Well, the second Joey gave me the information as to what it was doing, my first thought was the carburetor might be completely fakaked. Even with new gaskets and stuff on it that we did, something just wasn't right.
Yeah, but it was to the point prior, before we rebuilt it, the leaking here with the stuck float was so bad, it was never a problem back here because it's just pissing here.
Yep.
So it's one of those signs of we fix one thing and it uncovers the
actual issue.
So I'll get with you here in a bit, Joey, and we'll get you a quick quote on this and get one coming, and away we go. Because it will not take long to put one on and get it running and ready to go. So easy peasy, but
lemon squeezy.
You like lemon squeezy?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
You like lemon squeezy?
I like my lemons squeezed.
I knew you were going that way.